Hey everybody, this is Joel running with Ultimate Paleo Guy. Today we've got an interesting question on should you skip meals when there's no paleo food around. Now this is actually a little bit more advanced question than most of the questions we're getting, but basically this delves into an area called fasting, basically where if you don't have food, you just don't eat. And so I actually am a big proponent of fasting. I think there's a lot of benefits. It helps increase your insulin sensitivity. It really helps. We put people on a intermittent fasting protocol, which is basically just a scheduled eat for 8 hours typically for an 8-hour window, and then fast for 16 overnight and while they're sleeping. And we typically do that for people who are trying to lose weight, and it's very, very effective, especially for men who are trying to lose weight. And so if it's just it's a meal, if it's one meal that you don't typically have paleo food around and you're not super hungry, I would say yes, it's totally okay to skip a meal where there's no paleo food. Now, there's a bunch of different caveats here because there's the social ramifications. Oh, why aren't you eating? If you're at like a dinner party or whatever, you don't want to be the odd guy out. And so there's some social aspects that you need to navigate a little bit, but that's going to be more of a personal matter. That's not going to be Joel telling you exactly what to do. But there's no problems with skipping a meal every now and then. Now you should be careful. You shouldn't be skipping meals because you think it's bad to eat, or you think, wow, I don't want to. I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm trying to skip meals. That's not what we're going for, but we are going for quality food. And so if there's not quality food around, and you know that if you wait an hour or you wait 2 hours, you're going to have access to better food that your body's going to utilize better, I would say wait for that. But like I said at the beginning of this video, it's a little bit more of an advanced question. We can get into intermittent fasting and fasting in future videos, and that's really interesting. So we'll dive into that a little bit more. But if it's just a meal, every now and then that you go to dinner with some friends and they're having like French fries and like pasta, and you're just not really into it, you don't have to eat it. That's one of the freeing things about paleo and just understanding how food affects your body is that you can see your friends eating food, and that's great for them, and it seems like they're enjoying it, and that's good. But you know how that food makes you feel, and so if you know that food's not going to make you feel very good at all, you shouldn't have any guilt about not eating it. And so that's what I would say as far as skipping meals. We'll get more into fasting in the future because I like this topic, and I think there's a lot of really interesting science behind it. So we'll be sure to jump into that a little bit more. But if you guys like the video, click like down below and share it with a friend who's getting into paleo. If you want to see more videos in the future, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next show.